Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell. It will notify you of upcoming videos. Also, thank you for hitting the like button and supporting and giving back some love and light to the channel and connection. Also, we're going to do a reading for the Gemini Libra Aquarius, my air signs for the month of May 2023. We are in the middle of eclipse season and we're about to have another energetic eclipse hit, which we'll do a whole video about, but it is intense. The energies at the moment are intense. We're going through great transformation as we begin to align April, May into the upgrade of the new alignments, paths, contracts. We are in the eye of the storm and we're waiting for the other storm to come through. Now they shake us up emotionally, energetically, to purge, heal, grow, awaken, transform, transcend. Okay, so enjoy the ride if you can. All right, let's see what's going to come out for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the highest and best message from Spirit? Oh, I love it. Look at that. The victory card, Six of Wands. So this isn't getting victory. This is moving towards something with confidence. This is coming home from winning, like, you know, coming in and the crowd cheering them on. So it's you're feeling quite victorious. That was all too many. I'm going to put that back. They just flew out everywhere. It could be that you're very focused, very driven on a direction, okay? That's what I'm picking up energetically from that. Tower card, change. So we have here the universe stepping in, changing your foundation. And here we have lots of choices or lots of ideas, but they are not in reality yet. Okay, so this is something you're very focused on, my air signs. You seem to be moving towards a direction here. That's what I'm getting from that, confidently. You've had a big change in your foundation or are about to. I heard things about to get very clear, and you might be looking or planning or thinking or have been kind of looking at options or testing your options or something like that. But as I said, that tower, that's interesting. I think something else is going to come up there. Yes, see, releasing burden here. You carry, wherever you've been carrying too much burden, it's time to release burden. Justice is commitment, balance, contracts, karmic contracts coming in. So I'm getting here anything that is not, that the universe, not you, that the universe wants to clear in your foundation or change your foundation, and any options you couldn't work out or where you were unclear, I think it's going to become very, very clear for you, because we have a releasing of burden here, and also where you're carrying too much burden or possibly doing too much, or moving on, walking away. Okay, we have the Justice card here. That's all about balance, contracts, equal give and take, final decisions. And right here we have you or a person, place, situation coming in. See, they've got the idea, they've got the thought, they've got the plan, and they're looking to move forward in a direction, but they're not moving. They're thinking, they're knowing, they're feeling something coming in, but they're not quite sure what it is. So let's get some clarify. I know Spirit told me 3 more cards. Deceit, deception, trickery, or self-sabotage. Then we have here the Hermit card, the inward, listening to your intuition, going inward, going quiet, maybe needing more time for yourself. It could be inner exploration of your real feelings. And then we have the Empress card. So it's a very deep energy here, but it's a very... I think you've been wanting to move in a direction for quite some time or towards something here. And I think where you couldn't or where you couldn't see or choose an option, or maybe bring something into reality, this Tower is really going to, death and rebirth. So this Tower is really going to end and begin things, okay, for you. So make things very clear, basically. By the way, that's 2 major arcanas on here, so that is definitely happening for you. It could be a little bit triggering. It could be some subconscious or some fear, or you could be creating that for others. You know, when we're very confident, we know who we are and what we're doing and where we're going, that can be fearful for others. Maybe you're releasing some burdens, putting in some boundaries, rules, restrictions, you know, saying, I'm not doing that, I'm not carrying that. Whatever it is, you are releasing it. Now, I just want to clarify, you're moving towards something, my air signs, that feels very karmic. So when something's karmic, or it's something you have to do, it's a journey you have to go on, you feel drawn, you feel spiritually drawn, negative, positive, good, bad, it's a pulling. But this is confident. This is like a knowing. You've got a knowing. Another like major arcana there, followed by these 2. Massive change is about to hit my air signs life. Look at this. This is a Page of Swords is about learning. It's a lot of information. It's gathering information, speaking up, speaking out. But it's communication. But remember, it's page communication, looking at all these cups. So this is you feeling you didn't know, or you weren't sure, or you were just exploring or taste testing all these cups. Or maybe the other story I'm getting is you may have been listening to people, or this is not growing up. This is quite immature or unevolved energy. You know, the facts, listening to someone who doesn't really have the facts. If you're just starting something new, you can feel like a page. Anyone can. We all can. We go to something new, first day, first week, or something we haven't explored or done. We feel like a page. It is quite new to us, okay? A learning. Oh, there we go. There's the air sign card out, the King of Swords. So very clear, very direct. That's the sword of truth. Now, there's no emotion in that. It is all head. It's mental. It's business. It's clarity. It's using my logic. Whereas here was not using your logic. So we've gone from the Page of Swords here to the King of Swords. Someone could have been caught up in play, playful, young, Peter Pan, don't want to grow up, you know, immaturity. But all of a sudden, we've gone into a King of Swords energy. It's like when you're being a bit reckless and then you pull yourself together, or you really were unclear and now you're really clear. 10 of Swords, bottom of the deck, closing out a cycle of lessons. Now the Justice card. Oh, wow. Look at this, beautiful. Now the Lovers represents, this is commitment, contract, karmic contract, whatever it is. You know, Lovers is a contract. You could be ready to commit, ready to be more committed, ready to make a final decision in something. Now that can be a person, it can be a higher, lower choices. So higher, lower paths, higher, lower choices, partners, jobs, whatever. Behaviors, lifestyles. There's bugs hanging around from my plants. And the 10 of Pentacles is something I want to live, I can grow a lifetime in, I can build, I can grow. So it is the happily ever after card. It's like finding what you want, who you want, what you want, building it and building a legacy. And you're only thinking about moving towards this now. So it's a bit getting more serious, or someone's ready to move towards you because they're not moving, but they've been thinking and planning, moving towards their 10 of Pentacles here. So, oh, go away. So we've got the 7 of Swords. A lot of overwhelm here. So this shows me someone who's quite overwhelmed, possibly fearful. So that it's more like self-sabotage, unless in the past they feel that, you know, people have pull the wool over their eyes. So they have to process this. This is big for them, you or them. So they are overwhelmed about getting deceived, possibly making the wrong choice, betrayal. It feels like a big step for this person. So if someone was coming towards you and you know, they're really looking at they see you or a situation or a business or something as a 10 of Pentacles. That's sort of something, wow, I could build a lifetime in. Possibly why they feel overwhelmed and have to process it. Or maybe the person, you are going to feel like this when they come in. All right. Reverse roles and genders in readings if you need to. Here we have, you know, contracts, weighing up the pros and cons, going really inward. So this is big. This is a big deal. This is Nelly feeling like to me, whether it was mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. It's like something's hit their life. They've got a pull or a spiritual pull towards something or someone. That's the karmic card. The Tower of the Death and Rebirth, this has to happen. It's time. It's going to happen. They didn't want to come out of this energy of this is non-committal, uncommittal energy, to committal energy, releasing the burden, moving forward, making the commitment, whatever that commitment is, job, career, person, place, because this is big. This is a big karmic contract and moving towards it to build a lifetime, a very long-term decision. That's why it's so overwhelming, and this is why it's serious. It's a serious contract and they have to go very inward. They're weighing up the pros and cons, or digging very deep into their emotions. This is very hermity, you know, digging in. Some of you, it could be legal contracts, but you have to go very deeply in and explore inwardly. Or you have, or this is serious. This is very serious. Some of you, I just got a little flash. Let's say you have to take a serious exam or test to get into a job or a career. I think you've got to do that to work in the police force or I think prisons and, you know, things like that. You have to take serious tests here. This is something very serious here, because this Empress energy, male or female, whether you're moving to an Empress or you're just ready to birth something new, create something new, this is something you want to pour a lifetime in. You start nothing to something, building a legacy again, a lifetime, nurturing, caring, something, you know, I can plant a crop and grow it year after year after year and just keep it flourishing, nurturing, loving, you know. It's quite a high position as well. So dedication, commitment. And Ten of Swords is closing out the past, end of a cycle. So whatever you've been in, you've learned all the lessons. You can grow no more. Maybe that's what you've been analyzing and going very deeply inward. Where you're at, you can grow no more. Yeah, so looking back into that past and heartbreak, you know, manifesting here, trying to bring things together for a new start. Some of you or the person you're dealing with is really trying to manifest a new start in something, possibly heartbreak or betrayal or sadness or loss, or I don't know, it could be anything, but they're trying to manifest and bring together a new fresh reset cycle or start with someone or something, which could be also this energy. Page energy, trying to bring something into reality that they can't, that possibly they were immature about or didn't put enough effort into, or were naive. No, spirits, it's not naive. It's like when you don't put enough effort in, you overlook something, you oversee something, you saw something as play and really it was quite serious. and it's getting serious now, and maybe that's made you realize and step into more serious or commitment or stability or stepping up. Okay, so whether it was a lover or a career or an opportunity, it's like, you know, when you don't see something as much, or, you know, you're kind of like, yeah, whatever. And then, you know, then we've got the Tower, the death and rebirth, the karma, the awakening. And it's like, oh boy, I better clean my act up, release some burdens, or move towards this and move on and step up and get more grown up, business-like, serious, you know, put in serious effort, serious commitment into, it could be just yourself. It could be yourself, your journey, your routine. You know, we can, Spirit, see big universal lessons here, big divine timing, clarity, big clarity's coming. We're getting that with a lot of karma all of a sudden. And I think that's what we'll find with the eclipses, that it's going to bring absolute clarity. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we say, oh my God, I was slack. I did not put effort into that, or I had an opportunity, or I could have, or woulda, shoulda, coulda, you know, and you realize that it was you slacking or not putting in the effort. You know, it doesn't have to actually be, you could have a career, let's say, and you were being a little bit, oh yeah, it's all right. And then there's a Tower or a change or an awakening, and all of a sudden you realize, oh, I've got to step up here. I better get a bit serious. All right. So that's sort of what I'm getting. And some changes with the Tower and the death and rebirth. That's the main one I'm focused at here, because this is something you couldn't do. This is something the universe is going to step in and do for you or to you. King of Swords, yes, see, new beginning, overflowing abundance, going on a new path, but releasing burden or ways or you know, cycles, or the way you do things. This Tower, death and rebirth, 9 of Swords means mental, emotional, physical, spiritual burnout, stress. So it could be something you've stressed about for so long that you couldn't do or get out of or move out of, or you're just done. You're done in the energy of what you are. Yeah, see, this little page could be you. I feel it is your energy, but look, it might not be. It could be someone you're dealing with. It could be an employee at work, you know, who knows. See, not listening to their intuition, sulking under the tree, little brat energy. You know, I'm not listening, I'm doing what I want. You know, we've got the Page of Swords here, you know, nothing in reality, not putting in effort, breadcrumbing, talking but not doing. You know, it's all a bit in my head, making stuff up in your head. Nothing, no follow through there, and not being told, not like being told that either. Pages, you know, it's a bit teenagey energy here. Now we can, you know, do that with ourselves. You know, sometimes we don't like being or hearing what someone has to say. So you place it where it fits, because we're talking to a collective here. Some it's about career, it could be about kids, it could be about bosses, employees, lovers, you know. It's big, Spirit said. Yes, see, overwhelming energy, heart alignment on the karma card, and clear, obvious. So some of you are going to get hit by a message, text, conversation, email, set up by Spirit, whatever it is, meeting, idea. Something is about to come from Spirit. That's the Tower and the death and rebirth, and about imbalance or indecision. So I think for my air signs where you couldn't make a decision, it's about to be made for you, or awakened or illuminated. And if you were breadcrumbing and, you know, being not putting much effort in, well, you're really stepping up now, and they're asking for serious commitment from you. Now that could be just your spirit guides, you know, asking you to step up. See, up in your head. Yeah, lack of passion, lack of direction, not being connected, not following the spiritual path, staying put. You know, that's moving forward passionately. Some of you may have lost your passion, your drive. See, not putting things in place to make new beginnings. How do you get new beginnings in abundance when you don't put things in place, when you don't follow the spiritual path and journey? And that's not easy. And when you know, of course you'll lose passion and drive. Yeah, Chariot upside down. Yeah, King of Pentacles now. Third parties. For some of you, there's a little lesson here. I'll change deck, Spirit said. For some of you, there's a little lesson here about being influenced and pulled off into illusion, delusion, play, Peter Pan world by friends or influences or parties or partners or groups or for some of you, you're easily pulled back into that young, youthful, carefree, not irresponsible, but you know, be like a teenager. No responsibility. Yeah, try and whether that's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, you know. And I have I have a beautiful child, and she always says to me, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to be an adult. You know, that's that energy. Adulting is not that fun, you know. That energy as well, and put that where it fits, you know. Sometimes we all feel like that. We like to check out rather than check in. See, taking action, being forthright, following through, stepping up, facing adversity, facing challenges, and this Nine of Cups. And that's the energy I get. I get you're ready to put in the work. Where you didn't, where you were imbalanced, look at this confidence coming in. Now, it is only page confidence, but you're willing to give it a go, okay? You've been reviewing where you're at, what you've built, what you've got. And you're like, there's got to be more. You're about to give an offer or an apology or someone to you or just a genuine conversation offer, or maybe you feel a genuine pull towards a direction. And you've got, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a go. See, security, stability, building a foundation, whether it's a relationship, career, business, or just within you. And here's your passion back. Here's your passion back. You're moving forward fast, or they're coming in fast. Now, here's what happened. Here's what happened. Woo. I cannot make this up, guys. Spirit said, get the other deck. The Devil card is where you can be influenced, addictions, codependency, lower vibrational frequencies, whether that's you or others, okay? It's our shadow side, our toxic side. We've all got it, right? That's, you got somehow success over that, or you will, or you're about to from the Tower and the Death and Rebirth, whatever that is for each individual. You're about to get the Illumination card, the Sun card. That's also success over this, breaking free or illumination, and success over all. And now we've got the Justice card. So two things I'm getting here. This could be the universe saying, you've got a karmic contract and connection. Get up. We're forcing you to do it. Where you couldn't do it, we're forcing you to do it. The other thing it could be that you've had to break free from some toxicity, old ways. They could be young, immature ways, not wanting to step up, grow up, whatever. You'll work it out. But, you know, this is commitment. It's very clear where your balance is, where your commitment is, where your contract is. We've got the Queen of Cups, which represents love, connection, spirituality, growth, nurturing. And you know what? See, the page energy. Oh my God, I cannot make this up. The page energy. Here they are here. Here they are here. Right? Same energy. The hand of the divine stepped in, Aces, new beginnings, brought a tower from the Hierophant, the divine. The divine brought this tower and stepped in where you couldn't. Well, that's authority, or a judge, or a court, or a you know, let's say it could be authorities or lawyers or the judge or the universe stepped in and brought a tower because you couldn't do this new path and get out of this energy, which was the devil energy. You're putting the past behind you. This is people, places, and situations that weren't working with you or for you, or maybe it was you not working for you or with the right people. And you were under some illusion and delusion and through heartbreak or the wrong energy here. Yeah, you could be giving to the wrong energy. I think the pages keep coming out here about where you give to, why, how you give, and the ways you give. And but because it's in page, it's in learning lessons. See? Oh my gosh, I love this. So the very first card that came out is the end card that came out. The same card, look. And in the middle, you learned some heavy lessons, or you're about to, or they're about to close out. Ten of Swords is struggle, lessons. You've learned all you needed to learn, and it's cycled out. And what was the last card that's in the other deck? That was in the other deck. What was the last card over here? The Ten of Swords. So the first card and the last card in the two decks have come out, and the last card and look came out the same. Ten of Swords. Unbelievable. I'm wrapping it up there. Your lesson was about deceit, deception, self-sabotage, people pulling the wool over your eyes, whatever. You will know what that is. And the tower has hit. You have learnt the lesson, upgraded, moved on. Yep, you've been put out in the cold, or maybe you abandoned and rejected some people, vice versa. Ten of Cups, collaboration. Two of Cups, now moving forward from fear or block. So very fast communication coming in, and now you're ready to go on that journey. The Eight of Cups is now upright. Before it was upside down, and you're ready to go on the new path. And the Fool card is taking the leap of faith, going into the unknown. And we have Temperance, the next natural evolution of your cycle that you can't stop. That's why the Towers come in. And look at this, moving forward to calmer waters. And there you are with the idea, the knowledge, the knowing from the universe or yourself or the lessons. So you can't fight this. The confirmation here is this is happening. It's happening to you, so roll with it. Yes, you had to learn lessons. Yes, you had to do that. Or yes, the universe had to step in, but the changes are happening, so embrace them. Take care. Hopefully that helps. Bye.